Good morning, folks. It's Diamond from the Oppenheimer Ranch Project on Saturday, October 28th at 11:42 a.m. Mountain Time, giving you a seismic update. What you're looking at is the X-ray flux of the sun current, and the sun is in solar minimum, so it's completely quiet, no eruptive activity, at least for the last 18 hours. However, this is a time of increased seismic activity during these quiescent times. After geomagnetic storm, we expect seismic activity, and we've been waiting for a large seismic event to happen before the next coronal hole stream reaches us, which will be in a few days. And what we have is an uptick, and it's hard to see. It's up here in the Arctic. So there were two major quakes that blew off in the Arctic. And it's hard to get data, but they're both around 6.0. Their USGS is listing both as 5.7 north of Franz Josef land. And what I want to point out is unusual Arctic earthquakes intrigue scientists. This article came back in 2016. Before the first one in April, it had been 30 years since strong earthquakes had struck the Arctic region. This is a rarity for the Arctic. I will leave you links so you can do your own research. This article here, Arctic Seismological Data Bank, you can read about that. I have this article that I'll share with you about major quakes in the pole, North and South poles, and this happened back in 2012. So it's related to cosmic ray flux, maybe magnetic pole migration, which is what they're correlating here. And then I'll leave you this 1930 article, The Seismicity of the Arctic. So we've had two large quakes, which are unusual in the Arctic. Because of the way we map the Earth, it's difficult to actually place them. And there are very few monitors up in the Arctic. But these were major quakes for the Arctic, and they were double quakes at 5.7. So that released a lot of energy. And that's probably all the major seismicity will have until the next coronal hole stream hits us in a few days. So guys, it's a heads up. Notice how the data disappears in the bottom left corner when I click. Oh, there it is. So you can see one of the two quakes. There's two large quakes overlaid on each other up here. So make sure you can get to that. You can see them doubling out now when I increase. So they are both up there, both at 5.7. Be safe.